Hello everyone, I'm Regional Abong, a BA Ed 1B student. This presentation explores Albert Bandura's social learning theory, and we'll see how this theory shapes our understanding of learning and development. Albert Bandura, born on December 4, 1925. He's Canadian and American. He studied at University of British Columbia and University of Iowa, researched and taught at Stanford University, elected president of American Psychological Association in 1974, famous for research on social learning theories. So according to Albert Bandura, most learning is gained by people's perception and thinking about what they experience. They learn by copying the examples of others around them. Social learning theory posits that learning occurs through observation, imitation, and model of others' behaviors, as well as through reinforcement and cognitive processes. It's not about direct experience. We learn by watching others. This means we learn by observing others' action and their consequences. It's important for understanding how individuals learn social behaviors like politeness or aggression, develop self-efficacy, believe in their abilities, and adapt to their environments. It explains how cultural norms and values are transmitted across generations. For example, children learn table manners by observing their parents. The theory is vital for understanding social development and how we acquire behaviors within our culture. So here's the basic social learning concepts: observational learning, intrinsic learning, and the modeling process. Observational learning is the process of learning by watching and imitating others. It's like learning by example, where you pick up new skills or behaviors by observing how someone else does them. For example, imagine you're learning to ride a bike. You might watch your friend, observing how they balance, pedal, and steer. You then try to mimic their actions, learning from their example. Next is intrinsic reinforcement. Intrinsic reinforcement is the satisfaction or pleasure you get from doing something, regardless of external rewards. It's the feeling of accomplishment, enjoyment, or personal fulfillment that comes from the activity itself. For example, you might find reading a book intrinsically rewarding, even if you don't get paid or receive any external recognition for it. The enjoyment of the story and the process of learning is enough to motivate you. So last, the modeling process. The modeling process is a specific type of observational learning that involves observing and then replicating the behavior of a model. This model can be someone you know personally, a character in a movie, or even a fictional character in a book. So here's the steps. First is attention. You might first pay attention to the model's behavior to learn from it. Second is retention. You need to remember what you observe so you can. Third is reproduction. You must be able to physically or mentally reproduce the behavior. Fourth is motivation. You need to motivate to actually perform the behavior. This could be driven by intrinsic reinforcement or by external rewards. The Bobo doll experiment conducted by psychologist Albert Bandura in 1961 illustrated the impact of observational learning on children's behavior, particularly in terms of aggression. So in this study, children were divided into 3 groups. One group watched a film of an adult aggressively attacking a Bobo doll. Another group saw a film of an adult interacting calmly with the doll, while the control group did not view any film. Afterward, all the children were placed in a room with the Bobo doll and other toys. The finding revealed that those who had observed the aggressive adult were significantly more likely to imitate that behavior, demonstrating increased aggression towards doll by punching, kicking, and yelling compared to the children who had seen the calm adult or had not watched any film at all. So for social learning in the classroom, first is understanding student behavior. Teachers can use this theory to understand why students behave in certain ways, especially when imitating peers or media figures. For example, a student might engage in disruptive behavior because they have observed similar behavior from classmates and seen it unpunished. So understanding the roots of behavior is crucial for effective classroom management. Next is classroom strategies. Modeling positive behaviors, providing positive reinforcement, and using peer teaching can enhance learning. For example, teachers can model effective problem-solving techniques, praise students for collaborative efforts, and have students teach each other new concepts. These strategies leverage the principles of social learning to promote positive learning outcomes. Next is addressing challenges. The theory helps address bullying by modeling positive conflict resolution strategies. For example, showing students videos of effective conflict resolution can help them learn to manage disagreements peacefully. This highlights the power of modeling prosocial behaviors. Next is supporting diverse learners. Teachers can use diverse role models to cater to students from different backgrounds and cultures. Example, using diverse examples in teaching materials and highlighting the achievements of people from different backgrounds can promote inclusivity. This promotes a more equitable and representative learning environment. My insights and reflection. So, do you agree or disagree with that theory and why? For me, I agree with Bandura's idea that we learn by watching others. We copy what they do, and whether they get rewarded or punished for it, it affects how we act. This is a good explanation of how people learn because it shows how believing in yourself also matters. It works in a lot of situations, making it a useful theory. How do you think this theory can impact your perspective as an educator or learner? So, as a teacher, I'd focus on being a good role model and making sure students feel confident. As a learner, I'd watch and learn from others and build my own confidence to succeed. If our environment shapes our behavior, how much control do we truly have over our own actions? Beyond the classroom, how can we consciously apply principles of social learning to improve our personal development and relationships? In short, Bandura's social learning theory offers a powerful framework for understanding learning and development. Its focus on observation, imitation, and self-efficacy provides valuable insights applicable to education and personal growth. We can use its principles to create positive learning environments and enhance personal development. Thank you.